what do you think? Is it better to marry a very pretty lady or to just marry, your size? Your size. You
My size.
understand?
If that is you want me, I will marry from the average of both the beauty and the ugly. There are some qualities a man should look.
Yeah.
One, character.
That's very correct.
Home bringing.
Yeah.
Three, who are the parents? Is the parent still with the man? Is her mother still with her father?
How does that affect you?
Owú tí ìyá gbọ̀n. Òun lọmọ ó ràn. That's Yoruba idiom.
Kò sọ́gbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ dá, kò síwá tẹ́lẹ̀ hù, kò sọ́nà tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀, tẹ́lẹ̀ fi dáyé lọ́rùn o.
Well, we're still celebrating Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey. Evergreen. It is a very, very difficult time for anybody to say whatever you do that you satisfy the world. You can only try, and only try just a little. Whatever you do, men, keep alive. Of course, Dr. Ayo Ajishefene is in the house. How is it going? How have you been able to satisfy people around the society?
It's not easy. You cannot satisfy people around because God Almighty, we don't see Him satisfying our needs at every point in time. If we see that God is not satisfying us at when we need it, how easy can we human beings satisfy other human beings?
And so what can we do in that type of instance?
Do your best and leave the rest.
That's all.
To the best of my knowledge.
There's this talk and saying that a man can be satisfied more easily. Of course, we're not talking about in riches now or making money, but in contentment. If you compare male and female, who is more contented in being satisfied more easily?
Men will not want to stretch beyond its limit. For those that know what they want for themselves. Because we have different categories of men outside there. There are some that know where they are coming from and what they are targeting. But for those that believes, let me do and go, Gary, they will continue to be struggling to satisfy somebody. And the more you go, the more you enter into trouble.
So you can't really satisfy people. There's also this saying that women are very difficult to satisfy in everything. They said they even contended with God. He gave them eyelashes, they added their own. He gave them lips, they painted it and they made extra. He gave them bum, they made their own extra. So if they are already quarreling or trying to see how they can improve on the things that God has done, can anybody actually, satisfy them?
Well, let's be sincere and be fair to our women. In the olden days, women from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s have this contentment that this is what my husband is giving to me. I am okay with it. But immediately this freedom comes into being, women liberation. What a man can do, a woman can even do better. This is my right. This is your right. You cannot cheat me. Don't go beyond this boundary. It comes with a problem whereby a woman will say, if you cannot do it, I'm financially independent, I can get it myself. And I'm not saying that it's not good for a woman to be financially independent, but you should not allow it to enter into their brains. Financial independence enter into some women's brain that they lose control, and whatever the man in the house is trying to do for them, they underestimate it and say, Kai, let me do it. I can do better than you do. And that's why this Gen Z is creating a lot of problem in the area of not getting satisfied with what their husband is giving to them at home. Comparing themselves.
They can also do better.
Yes.
And what is the disadvantage of comparing yourself with other pairs rather than being contented with yourself and what you have?
Such a person will not have a home. Such a woman will not have a home. because the friend you are comparing yourself with is not telling you the truth, what she is managing or how she's managing her home. But because she wants you out of your home, or the friend you are comparing yourself with is a divorcee who believes in self-independent. Yoruba people will say Ajegbodo, Onwa Nukura. They will want more people in their club.
So they give wrong advice to other people.
So that they can be more in their own club, because it's a club of
more single women outside there. We have had several examples of people who their husband does not even give 5,000 naira to make a soup, and he will say, if his husband ever tries giving him 20,000 naira, what will I do with the money?
I will throw the money at him.
Meanwhile, how much is he collecting?
2,500. You see, we just have to be very careful in this situation and these generational issues. We cannot forget our tradition and our culture. Comparing or bringing up Western culture into our matrimonial home is causing a lot of this crisis. I am a woman. What you can do, I have my job. That's why nowadays you will see a lady that will say, "Whoa, I want to work. I cannot be a full-time housewife. Let me use, at least I have my certificate, you have your certificate. I want to use my certificate to work." If you do the percentage comparison of those that say they want to work sincerely to support the home and those that wants to work to compete with their husband, the one that wants to compete with their husband is greater than the one that wants to support the husband.
Really?
Yeah.
How many men know the salaries of their wives?
None of them.
Why?
Hey, but they will be the first person to ask how much is your income.
No, the man gives her the pay slip, actually.
Before.
so that she can actually know the limits that they can spend and the abilities they can go. So why can't...
That's a lawyer man.
So why can't a woman make the husband know how much he's earning?
Man's salary is for the home. Woman's salary is for herself.
And her children?
Maybe, because the children belongs to the home.
So her salary is her own?
Yes.
The man's salary is their own?
It's their own.
When the man goes broke, what happens?
He must go and take loan to sustain the remaining months.
And the woman can still have money?
It's her money.
Oh, really?
It's her money.
Now, let me ask this question. Listen to me very well at home. A lot of people have been asking these very germane questions. One of them is the question of what type of woman should you marry? Is it beautiful? Is it ugly? Is it learned, couscous, corporate lady? Say light or dark? In between all these factors, they all have comparative advantages and disadvantages. Why? You can marry a wife from the village because the ones in town are becoming problematic.
Where?
No, just go and marry a typical village woman that, of course, well nurtured in, in African tradition.
Yes. Yeah. And I bring her home. I will now tush her.
You can bring her to Lagos.
Tush her up to my standard. By the time she gets...
You don't need to tush her. Just bring her to Lagos. It's of good advantage, better than the ones you can find in Lagos.
Hey, everything has its own merit and demerit.
Let me hear.
Good. Marrying a very beautiful lady has a very good advantage in the social circle. Oh, look at my wife, pretty babe.
Is that not enough for you?
That's for outside.
Okay.
That's outer part of it. Marrying a beautiful lady is for the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But for the inside...
What's the disadvantage of marrying a...
Jealous will kill such a man.
Jealousy?
Yes, because marrying a beautiful lady will not give you a peace of mind, because a lot of people, the beauty you see in her, other people see it in her, and people that even are more standard or more financially buoyant than you. And
you don't have confidence in yourself. Is that what you're saying?
I have confidence in myself, but the truth remains that considering a beautiful woman as a priority for getting married, such a man should be ready to work 24/7 to maintain that standard of that beauty.
So would you prefer to just marry an ugly potato?
I don't need to marry an ugly because I am not ugly myself. I'm handsome. But what's
the criteria? Okay, go ahead.
What one needs to do is there are some basic quality that we should take into consideration. There are some beautiful ladies, even from the village, that are well cultured, that are well contented with whatever the husband gives to her. Yes, to her. Because one thing is ability to be contented with what you have. No amount of. There's nobody that is not beauty. Let's face the realities. It's just a privilege. If you have the money to touch up yourself, you will get to that level. But what is your character? Charity begins at home. There are ladies that are beautiful and very disciplined. Yeah. If you take their beauty for granted, you will be disappointed.
Agreed.
And there are some ugly ladies that's their status makes them to be more humbled. Mm-hmm. But opportunity for them to get to that external basis, you'll be disappointed in what their attitude they will give to you.
What do you think? Is it better to marry a very pretty lady or to just marry, your size?
My size. If that is, you want me, you marry from the average of both the beauty and the ugly. There are some qualities a man should look.
Yeah.
1, character.
That's very correct.
Home bringing.
Yeah.
3, who are the parents? Is the parent see with the man? Is her mother see with her father?
How does that affect you?
Owuti yagbon. That's Yoruba idioms. Meaning that what the mother did that make her to leave her father's house to become a single parent, the mother will continue to be encouraged. Don't take nonsense from any man, no. And that will enter into her head. By the time, if God now bless the lady with beauty, she will say, see, I don't have that time, oh. At least I will go back to my mother's house. And the mother, some parents will say, you are welcome, don't allow any man to cage you. You have your certificate.
What do you think?
That means that background search, which before now, in the olden days, according to what our parents used to say, you want to get married, they want to go and do research work about the parent of the proposed wife.
Yeah.
Know their hereditary challenges and how the woman is behaving to the father. If it is something that will not pay them, they will tell their son, "Omo, you have not gotten wife." And that is why in the olden days, they will say, you want to get wife, come back to the town, come back to the village. Let's know somebody that when a woman does not have somebody that you can report her to, such a woman is not a wife material.
No, things have changed. People don't
that
marry
is why, yes,
from their own locality.
Okay.
So since they don't marry from their locality,
okay,
a Yoruba man who wants to marry a Port Harcourt girl,
yeah,
where does he go to conduct his search?
If she does not want to conduct search about that, what such a person needs to do is that woman must have somebody she respects in the family. When a lady do not have an elder she respects that can say what you are doing is wrong, and she say, "Daddy, thank you, sir, I will change." Such a lady does not have wife. Such a lady is not a wife material, irrespective of the religion or the tribe of such girl. A lady that is cultured, that they used to say, if they born you, you reborn yourself. Change your attitude, because
what characters
Thank
should
you.
A young person be looking at? I've offered you village girl, you say you don't want.
I don't want.
I've offered you city girl, coast
I don't
corporate
want.
lady.
I don't want.
You don't want?
Yes.
I've offered you Atupa Palo. Very yellow and light and beautiful.
I want.
You want that one?
Yeah, I want that Atupa Palo and Ebony. But
and you are going to be able to cope with the problem of Atupa Palo.
Atukpa Palo is not every one of them that are that problematic. That's why I said that you don't judge textbook with the cover page. Yes, generally speaking, when you see Atukpa Palo, a man will say, Kai, I cannot sustain this kind of a lady because it's a lady for general market.
Yes. That's if she's not well trained.
That's why I said.
And if she's not well
cultured.
In all of the mix, what we want to look at here is that what qualities should you be looking at? Either the person is from the village, either the person is a professor, either the person is light, dark, or whatever.
Thank you.
What qualities?
1, God-fearing.
Okay.
2, homely, well-trained, and ready to train herself. 3, ready to build a family. It's not every woman that is ready to build family. Building of family.
But they're already married now, so.
Yes, it's one thing for you to get married, for a lady to get married, is another thing for her to be ready to build a family. Because marriage is an institution that has no certificate.
I know. So I give a certificate in registry.
That certificate is joining us together. When it comes to the inside room, every day you will be discovering new attitude, new character of both the man and the woman. And in this situation, just like a program we had some months ago, the family of the husband will come. If such a lady is a lady that has been trained not to have welcoming attitude for in-laws, what do you think will happen? She will never encourage her husband to welcome any family into the house. Because she will look at it as, how will I manage them and get them? Because the husband may be used to eating of Indomie, bread and egg in the morning, custard in the afternoon, Indomie at night. When the family in-laws come, she will be forced to go to kitchen every day and say, which kind of wahala be this? But if it is a lady that she understand that, 1, I marry my husband, I marry the family. And who to take care of best if I want to remain in this house are the family.
Okay.
She will take it upon herself that the husband's family are our own family.
Priority.
Yes. And that does not have to do with either beautiful or ugly.
Or corporate. Or non-corporate.
Or not corporate. It is our own attitude that I am determined to build a home for myself.
Let me take you back a little bit. One of the programs we had in the past week says this. If a woman is determined to punish a man, first thing he does is separate him from his family, separate him from his friends, and then choke him inside good religion. Either he's praying 8 times out of 4, or he's attending all the services in church, or is the leader of one big group, in church. How does the man reacculturate himself back to the society? Because we're talking about, it's not a matter of me and my wife now. It's going to be, if you are married as an African woman, you should also know that you are marrying with the family. What advice do you have as to reintegrating the extended family of the husband into their own family to have peace?
This particular question starts from the wife's parents, and this goes to the parents at home. When you are grooming your daughter, let her know that to be your husband, to be his family, are your family. The way we are bringing you up is not the way you will meet them. You should learn how to acclimatize and adapt. If you have anything that is not comfortable with you, don't put it to your face. Discuss it with your husband. He will know how to manage it.
Who should the wife be closest to? Is it the wife or his family?
Question again. Who should
a wife be closest to?
It's to the husband, not to her family.
If she marries her family better, don't you think she will have more peace?
You mean the husband's family?
Yes.
Both of them have their own advantage and disadvantage.
No, I'm not saying emotional marriage. The emotional marriage is to the husband.
Mm-hmm.
Who should she have more?
In managing the home,
Yes.
such a woman should have affection, some percentage of acceptability to the in-laws. So that when the husband is misbehaving, they will always support the wife. Not to turn them to bonfita in-laws. With her attitude, with her welcoming life, with her love to the family, she will have peace of mind in that home. But there are some homes that there's no amount of effort a woman gives out. They will always, that is where, yes, that is where what she needs to do, try your best and leave the rest.
But basically, either they are in tandem or not in tandem, they should always be welcome into their family home
at any point in time. Yes. Let them feel comfortable because these are the people that the husband is used to. And the husband has a job to do. Sorry, my dear. You see, this is my family. These are their dues. For you to get good attention of them and see the positive part of it, give the info to your wife that this and this and this are what my family loves so much. So that when the family comes, they'll be surprised that somebody will have given this woman information about our expectation and what we desire. But if the woman don't know, and you, the husband, you kept it to yourself that Phoebe is my family, it's not our family, you are exposing the woman to danger.
I think you people at home can learn one major lesson. The day you get married, or the day you decide to get married, for the men, make sure you give all the expo. That's expo now.
That's
right?
expo, yes.
Give all the expo of what your family likes. So, the wife, nobody is going to make you a slave. But as long as you understand what your mother-in-law likes, your brother-in-laws like, your sister-in-laws like, you're going to have a very, very good and happy family. In case they refuse, in case those wives refuse, because you might tell them, and he says, who has time to be pounding yam? Who has time to be making amala? If they can't eat rice, there's nothing I can do. What do you do? What happens in that kind of instance? Because we know that these two things can happen.
It is happening. Not that camp is happening. It's not left to the man to be wise.
The man should go and be making the amala.
No, that he needs to be.
Or he should go to amala place and buy.
No.
What else? Because this is where problem begins to creep in gradually. What should the man do at this particular instance?
This is a tactical question.
Yeah.
At this point in time, the man needs to be wise and be persuasive to his wife.
Mommy, don't be angry.
Please, for these little days.
My wife can't pound.
No, not to the wife.
I know, it's saying to the mother.
Not to his own mother.
Who should he say?
It is his wife he will be paying, he will be appealing to.
No, he will go back and appeal to the mother. Mommy, don't be angry. My wife, the hand is paining her.
The mother will say they should use Pando machine.
If you don't have money to buy, go.
Well, my dear brother, the truth has to be told.
The history also goes to the fact that every woman, either you live in a comfortable, modern building now that is self-contained. When we were younger, the bathrooms used to be at the back of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, when the woman, your mother-in-law is ready, or father-in-law, or anybody in the family, what a woman does is fetch water, go and put it in the bathroom, and then come and tell them that the water is ready.
Yes.
Even where that is not there, even if it's still a self-con room, how does the woman feel belonging? What kind of arrangement should a woman be doing that will make her in-laws, close to them? One, it's good if you can invite them into the kitchen, you're cooking together and you're happy. But we've had instances these days where a woman says, the kitchen is mine.
Western world.
The kitchen is mine. And he doesn't want anybody from as in-laws or anybody to get into the kitchen. And the mother-in-law says, it's my son's kitchen. And she wants to enter to make her own meals. How do we reconcile these two bits?
This is a critical question, and it's a situation whereby borrowed culture is what brings about this. And it all bounces back on character and upbringing. Yes, the kitchen belongs to the wife at home. Mother-in-laws don't have the right to go and cook while the wife is at home. Such a thing means that there is a crack in their wall. And that crack can explode and pull down the whole wall. And this born back to the lady that is the house, who is the owner of the house, to inconvenience herself if she believes she wants to remain in that house. If she believes she wants to maintain that home, how many days will the mother-in-law stay?
1 year.
Thank God of reason. Father-in-law do not allow their wives to stay outside again. Of recent, you will see a father-in-law and say, what do you want to go and do there? You want me to go and be doing my own? Why this happened was when the woman in the house was cautioned that my mother-in-law is coming for 1 year, stay with me, I take care of her, this, that, and that. But nowadays, the father-in-laws have discovered that most of the mother-in-laws too have their own trouble.
Instead of going to cause trouble there,
you
stay here.
Let's be managing ourselves.
Let's manage our own trouble here.
Because when you should not put everything on this young marriage. Let's look at the mother-in-laws who like dominating.
But those mother-in-laws were wives sometimes.
Because what they did to the father, they don't want another woman to do it to their own son. They want to go and monitor the son.
What happens to the law of karma?
They don't know that.
Retributive justice.
It will always be. It will always be.
Why is it that it's the father-in-laws that are more peaceful than the mother-in-law?
Because the father-in-law know what he suffered. And he will never want his own son to suffer it. Instead of that, he will mandatory tell his wife, you can only go and visit if the bunch give birth. And that going is a day to the naming ceremony. I give you maximum of 4 days. Who do you want to be going to the kitchen to cook? And I don't want my chef to cook for me. I want you to cook for me. May God bless the father-in-law. If it is a man that... Hold on, sir.
Hold on, sir. 2 months to EDD. 2 months to EDD to prepare.
That is where issues start in the marriage. The woman will prefer her own mother to come 3 months to EDD.
We have found instances where
the two of them comes. I have the experience. I have the experience. Therefore, whatever I'm saying is from my own. It was a tug of war.
How do you manage?
It was a tug of war.
Mother-in-laws.
Yes.
While the two father-in-laws are in their different.
They are in their different homes.
So what informs two mother-in-laws coming for the same mamugwa?
Yes. Traditionally, Yoruba people believe that it is the husband's mother that should come and do or more, what do you call it?
Let's call it caregiver.
Caregiver. But of recent, and from practical things, the wife will not trust the mother-in-law.
You trust her own mother
to even buy for her, to cook for her.
Than the mother-in-law.
You say, instead of that, my mama will come.
Okay.
And when two of them are at home, that's where the war starts.
So who takes care of what now?
They do timetable. Maybe it is the wife's mother that will bath in the morning. Bath the baby in the morning. In the evening, the husband's mother will bath. That is case 1. Case 2, when it comes to food. You know, there are some women that are so careless. Let me use that word, careless. They find it difficult to manage situation. Instead of pleasing their mother-in-law, they will prefer to please their mother.
That's another politics again.
Yes, they will prefer to... And the mother-in-law is watching. That when she served me food, she gave me one meat. But when it's her
mother,
mother, she took her inside to go and eat.
3 or 4.
Yes, they went inside the bedroom to go and eat.
How do they manage this?
The instance is more
Because
of political situation for the husband.
No, it's growing and it's growing and it's growing, and it's a psychological warfare for men.
Yes.
Because if you come back as a man
from work and you discover,
who do you support?
The man should be neutral, and that is the most dangerous part of it. When you are trying to
be neutral,
I will tell you how the man can be wise.
The best thing is that he should support his own mother-in-law. That is the wife's mother.
I will tell you the practical wahala that it involves. When the man comes in, the first person that will invite the man is his own mother. Can you imagine your wife did not give me food, breakfast until 11 a.m.?
Should he say anything?
Mommy, what is it? Mommy, is that correct? I will talk to her. Mommy, please, don't be angry. The wife will now say, darling, how was your day? I want to see you. Can you imagine? I gave mommy rice. Mommy said she does not want rice.
That she wants pounded yam very early in the morning.
It is now left to that guy to say, you will have called me now. I know we will just place another and you will serve mommy. See, I believe in one thing. When I was in Arabic school, they taught us a lesson. For those of us that are Muslims, that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has so many wives, according to, and all of them, he always tell them, "I love you all." What the woman wants to hear that will make her happy is what you should tell him. You should tell her.
Like what is that?
Okay, Prophet, is it true that you love me? I love you so much. Don't worry, that thing you want, I'll give it to you tomorrow. Say, yes, I'm the best wife. Another one we enter. Do you love me more than the first wife? I love you. You are my heartthrob. All of them will now have the feelings that
the man should continue to
be not lie. Is what we call diplomacy. If kò sí wà tó lè hù, kò sọ́nà tó lè gbà, tó lè fi táyé lọ́rùn.
Ilé ayé
fúngbà díẹ̀ ni o.
How will a man live long under this circumstance?
Diplomacy is the ultimate. If he wants to be frank and be in control of such situation, the man will be the loser. The wife will go, the mother-in-law will go back to her husband's house. It is you and the
mother will remain. It's my son's house.
If the son wants to do it well, he should go and talk to his father. If God bless such a person to have a father, Daddy, help him beg mommy to come back home.
If he does not have a father, uncle.
That's another challenge for him. He should just carry his cross and be praying to God for wisdom. It's a challenging war. Sincerely speaking, may God save we men. It's not easy for men. God should
save you people who are men.
God should save our Gen Z that are coming up. We are out of it gradually. But for our Gen Zs or men that are in this situation, a lot of people are in this situation and finding it difficult how to manage it. One, they should not use confrontation. Two, they should not blame any of the two parties to their face. Because if you are blaming your wife in the presence of your mother, your mother will be happy. And the wife will say, no problem. And she be and you go sleep on the bed. And the day you blame your mother in the presence of your wife, the mother will say, unless it is not my breast that you sucked. Unless it is not this tummy. See trouble.
If I curse you, that's how it will be.
And the sincerity there is such a marriage will not last. And they are just creating BP for such a man. And that's why you see some of the men that are in this category spending more time outside. The two of you, do yourself anyhow. By the time he come back home, he just go to his bedroom. Daddy, are you not eating? I'm okay.
I think this is the time to actually warm some advice. Mothers, to mother-in-laws, to women, wives. This is the time to sit down on a round table and think about how the man will live long. 1, let not 2 mother-in-laws go for an omugo.
Yes, so.
As long as 2 mother-in-laws don't go for an omugo, there won't be confrontation. 2, remember that the 2 of you, the 2 mother-in-laws, you are all mothers to the same parent, both the wife, your own daughter, and also your son-in-law. Let everybody learn to at least give mutual respect to one another. For women, learn to always take sides more on your mother-in-law's side because you can always beg your mother. Each time you take side on your mother's side, you can never go back and then beg back your mother-in-law.
That has gone into the diary.
That has gone into the diary. For the men, Ọlọ́run ló máa gbà yín. You have to learn to be as neutral as you can. Never openly support your wife.
Yes.
Rule number 1. Never openly support your mother. Rule number 2. Support your mother-in-law and then go back to beg your wife if you want to have peace. Your BP will rise before your child is 6 months old. If you are not careful, you might not live for the child to do the 1-year birthday because of the wars that are going in. Remember, the world is a mass of integration, of understanding. You have to understand one another in this world if everybody has to be happy. Final words.
Rule number 4.
Okay.
There is a way to manage the two mother-in-laws. If you give birth, if your wife gave birth, allow your mother-in-law, you the guy, allow your wife's mother to take care till eve of the christening or naming ceremony with an understanding. The eve of that naming ceremony, let your own mother come.
For the naming.
For the naming. Stay for 4 or 5 days, for 1 week. After that,
your mother should go.
Should go.
Settle her properly.
Settle her properly. Let your wife package good things
that will make her happy.
That will make her happy. And let her go back to your daddy's house. You now play the game behind the scene. Let your wife's mother come back because of your peace. If her mother is with her, you will see the good part of your wife, 100%.
Oh, yes. Well behaved.
You will see your wife to be the perfect woman you have never seen.
But if your own mother is there?
You'll be managing crisis every day. You come back from office, you meet queries. May God guide us. For those of us that are in this crisis, I mean, for those of the people that are outside there and are in this crisis, I pray to God to give you wisdom, maturity. Confrontation will not solve it. But you need to be matured and play the politics. So everything in life, politics have a role. Thank you.
Kò sọ́gbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ dá, kò síwà tẹ́lẹ̀ hù, kò sọ́nà tẹ́lẹ̀ gbà, tẹ́lẹ̀ fi táyé lọ́rùn o. Remember, ilé ayé fúngbà díẹ̀ ni o. Ọmọ aráyé ẹ ṣe rere o. Everybody should borrow themselves brain. Ẹ̀yà ara yín brain. If you don't get it, forget about it.